Okay, so Flight Risk, starring Marky Mark and the boys. And the boys, I mean Topher Grace and Michelle Dockery. So I don't even remember if there was another movie with Michelle Dockery, but this movie was good, you guys. That's what I'll say, just to give you a heads up that this is a good movie. I suggest you go see it. I'm not really into movies where like it's taking place in one spot. Actually, I am. Like Friday, you know, there's different movies where like they're just taking place in one scene and things are happening like that. But this one was actually pretty good. Like they were in a plane the whole time, right? And oh man, Topher Grace, he was like that 70s show Topher Grace. He wasn't like, he was just funny. He was just funny how Eric is in that 70s show. And it was so good to see Topher Grace like how we all remember him if you ever watched that 70s show. And it was good to see Mark Wahlberg not be himself the whole movie. At first he was just like a country, guy that was just flying a plane. After a while, he ended up being this crazy psychopathic guy who went to prison, who's into some sus, things, and was really trying to make Topher Grace's character very uncomfortable. His name was Winston in the movie, and basically Winston was just getting in trouble for money laundering type of thing. He was an accountant, and he was able to cover the books for people doing illegal things. And he was just sending money to certain people at certain times. End up getting caught up. Went to Alaska, went into this little cabin, and that's how the movie starts. And then Michelle Dockery character, she's like a detective, or she's an agent, and she goes in and she arrests him. And so that's the whole plot. That's how the movie starts. Is that they get onto a plane, going to come back to so that Winston can testify, and help put all these people who are supposed to be in jail that are doing all these criminal activities in jail, in prison. And then Marky Mark, he's the actual pilot, but he's obviously up to no good. If you ever seen the trailer, I seen the trailer, and that's what really got me into it, especially his little cul-de-sac hairstyle. Never seen Mark Wahlberg look like that, but it was very interesting. I was just like, okay, this is gonna be fun. But like I said, it was really good pacing the whole time through. I was on the edge of my seat. I was like, "Dang, what's gonna happen next?" type of thing, like, "Oh man, like make sure you look at this guy. Don't be, not paying attention to him," because the whole point was just that just they were flying a plane. So obviously she doesn't know how to fly a plane, and they need a pilot, but they can't let him be the pilot because Marky Mark is over here trying to stab people, shoot people, talking about all this sus type of stuff he wants to do to Topher Grace's character. So Michelle's Dockery, the lady cop character, she ended up having to fly the plane. And at first, I thought that the guy that was advising her how to fly the plane, I thought he was a bad guy, but he was a good guy. The guy who was teaching her how to fly the plane the whole time. She ended up getting into contact with one of the people she works with, and she thought that that lady that she works with was actually against her. But it ended up being a guy that was even higher up. But I'm gonna let you guys watch it. I'm not gonna go too much into spoilers. Overall, it is a great thriller movie. I'm not really, like I said, I'm not really person. I haven't really gone to movies like that like in the last few years, especially after the thing that happened in 2019 and 2020. Everybody was locked down, so this is like kind of a revival for me going to movies. I think. Well, when I started this job, I got the Regal Movie Pass, so I got unlimited movies. So I would just go every other day or whenever I want to see a movie because I can see as many as I want. So I ended up watching like Joker 2, and that's such a lame movie. And I got so disappointed with just like the end of 2024 movies. But 2025, besides Mufasa, yo, I seen some banger movies. I saw Nosferatu. I saw this movie called Better Man. I saw this movie. I saw Moana 2. Um, I can't remember another movie I saw, but it was Den of Thieves. I saw that movie too. I'll make reviews for all those movies if you guys want me to. But yeah, just go ahead if you give me a like if you already watched this far. I suggest that you go see Flight Rex if you haven't. You pretty much seen some spoilers in here, but I hope I didn't go too in depth for the spoilers. But I think you guys will enjoy it, or take a date there and have them watch it with you. But anyways, I hope that you guys have a great rest of your night. Be safe. Peace.